morning, welcome to Wednesday the 16th of September, another beautiful day, Hope it's going to be a great day for you. As always, time to make a coffee. Are you ready? Here we go. Well, Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week, although day sort of, I don't know about you, but I have to think, what day is it today? I can never work out what day it is. But anyway, it's one of those things where sometimes going to the reject shop is the biggest event in your day, or going to pick up a click and collect. I find that when someone sends me an email, your click and collect's ready, it's like, oh, let's go. But anyway, let's make a coffee for today. But a question I want to ask you today. See, most of us, I think the only trip that we've been doing in our days is maybe to the supermarket. What is that one thing that is never on your shopping list, but always ends up at the checkout in your basket? What is that thing? I know we all have one. We never write it down. We never put it on there, but it always ends up in the basket at the end. For me, I'm going to just confess here, for me, it has to be like those snakes, you know, those Allen's snakes. I absolutely love them, and I always, somehow, I don't know how it happens, they just seem to make their way into the shopping basket at the end. The other thing is sometimes I get to the end, and it could be at even getting petrol or something like that, and when you go to pay, they've got all the, you know, the things there. Cherry ripe. I love a cherry ripe. Anyway, what is it for you? What is that thing that you never write on your shopping list? You never put it down, but it always ends up in your basket? Or it's that one little thing that, you know, if you're buying petrol, you just have to buy it as well. Kit Kat's the other thing. Cherry ripe or Kit Kat. One thing they didn't have when I was in Bali was cherry ripe, so I missed out on them. But coming back now, oh, I tell you, I'm trying to make up for lost time. Anyway, I remember growing up as a kid, and that's a long time ago for me, but I remember me and my sisters, well, certainly my sister that's 2 years younger than me, Megan, we used to go down to the local shop, and they used to have lollies. You used to be able to buy a bag of lollies, and I tell you what, there were some lollies back then that you'd get like 3 for 1 cent, and you'd like for 10 cents or 20 cents, you'd actually fill a whole bag. Lollies these days are so expensive. I mean, this is going back a while because I'm pretty old, you know. I mean, meat pies were like 20 cents for a meat pie. So that's a long time ago. But yeah, lollies, I used to love that. One of those things that, I don't know, in some of those things, certain lollies, I think there's memories wrapped up in those. You remember a time back when you were, if I can say it, you remember a time back when you were young. Good times. I mean, we used to go to the pool. Megan's my sister that's 2 years younger than me. And on those hot summer days, we'd be hanging out at the pool all day. And they used to have, I actually don't know what they're called, but it used to be a yellow, long, cylindrical tube. And inside it, it had a long stick of licorice and sherbet. And you used to like dip the licorice in and eat the sherbet. I love them. I haven't seen them around. I have no idea what they were called, but I remember them. I remember going to school, we had a thing called Mr. D's, which were like a triangular frozen, excuse me, it was a frozen, like, you know, juice. It was called Mr. D's, and I used to remember buying those. And the coolest thing about that every now and again you'd open up one, and inside the thing you'd actually get a free one, and that was always the cool thing. I remember those. What else do I remember growing up? Oh, popping candy, like you put it in your mouth and it just pops. Oh man, I remember sometimes just getting the whole thing and just see if you could survive by putting it all in your mouth. That was pretty cool. I think they have them called Whiz Fizzes now, where you got the little spoon. That's the same sort of sherbet in that other thing, but anyway, I'm just reminiscing. But for you, maybe there's, I don't know, put it down in below. Put whatever comments in below. On Saturday when I come around to sort of reflecting on the week, I'll read out your comments. But, you know, what is it that, you know, ends up in your shopping bag that you never put on your shopping list, or it's something, you know, that when you're going to fill up for petrol, you actually always get it. My boys will remember, certainly my older boys, and probably all of them would, when I used to go pick them up from daycare when they were young, we'd always stop on the way home at a 7-Eleven, and I used to buy them those big pythons, big snakes. They loved that. I loved it too. My wife always used to tell me off. But anyway, well, there it is. We're done for another day. The sun is shining. Get out in it. Go for your walk. Go for, you know, your trip to the reject shop or wherever you're going. Click and collect, whatever it might be. As I always say, life's too short to drink bad coffee. So get yourself a good coffee and enjoy your day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.